everyone, Amsoil Adam here, and welcome to my channel. In this video, we're basically just going to cover introductions. Want to let you guys know what's in store for the future. So not only am I an Amsoil dealer, I'm also a motorcycle technician, and I have been for many, many years. And the nature of our business is that we have a big truck, a semi-truck RV conversion and a large trailer, and we travel around from the motorcycle rally to motorcycle rallies all across the country. Daytona, Sturgis, Laconia, just to name a few. So we drive to those cities, we set up our setup, we work our butts off while we're there, service as many motorcycles as we possibly can, and then we tear it all down and we move to the next city. Some of you that have been to the rallies will recognize us. We're the ones that have the Road King sitting out front, running from the time we open to the time we close, with the Amsoil in it and the love jugs on it. It virtually makes that engine indestructible. Virtually, I say. There's well over 6,000 hours of idle time on that Harley Davidson currently. So that's kind of one of our little things that people know us by. And some people have told me that I'm just crazy for keeping that engine running all the time. But the truth of the matter is, with the proper lubrication that doesn't break down because of the heat, and the love jugs keeping that airflow going across there, the engine's perfectly happy. Over 6,000 hours of idle time on that motorcycle to prove it, and that's just something that you generally cannot do with a Harley Davidson. I decided to start this channel because so many people have told me that with us traveling around the country and doing these motorcycle rallies, that it would be very exciting content. And truth is, sometimes it is. It's not always sunshine and rainbows. We've got a lot of really good times on the road, but there's also the breakdowns, times we've been stuck in truck stops for days at a time trying to find parts to fix things. So good and bad. It might be exciting, it might not. I'll let you guys be the judge of that. And I've never really wanted to do that. I'm not particularly comfortable with the camera being on me. I don't really like being the center of attention. But enough people have said it that I thought, hey, maybe there's something to this. But over time, I've thought about it more and realized that, it may not be a bad idea. It would be a good way for me to answer a lot of the questions that we get about the Amsoil products and the Love Jugs products that we sell at the rallies. So this could help build the business. It could get some information out there to people that want the information. So even though I finally decided, it's a good thing to do, I still kept kind of putting it off. I'm a terrible procrastinator when it comes to things I'm not familiar with, and I know nothing about recording. I know nothing about editing. I don't know anything about posting to YouTube. I'm technologically rather inept. Pretty good with a wrench in my hand, but you give me keyboards and computers, and I'm not so good. So I've been putting it off for a long, long time. Now this year, with this whole Corona thing, a lot of our shows had gotten canceled, and we spent a lot more time at home, and it gave me a little bit more time to familiarize myself with what it's going to take to do this. I even got to film a few videos over the summer. Some of them were pretty simple, but I just wanted to practice. And I plan on posting all those, even though some of them really aren't that great of videos. But I do believe in a kind of a transparency thing, so I'm hoping that you guys don't mind growing with me. Maybe they'll get better as we go. And I'm hoping everyone will appreciate that. I'm not going to try to hide where I screwed up here and there, wasn't holding the camera right. And I'm just going to, put it all out there and see how this goes. I don't really have an absolute designated plan for this channel. I'm not sure what way it's going to go. So what things should you expect to see on this channel? Well, obviously the vendor life stuff. You're going to see our travels across the country and the way we do business. You'll get to see that motorcycle sitting there running, like I mentioned before. Some of the setup and the breakdowns and, the servicing the motorcycles while we're there. There's a lot that kind of comes with that. You'll probably even meet some of the other vendor friends that we travel with. And they all have similar stories and situations. I also have a lot of projects around the house. I've got a couple diesel trucks. Obviously, we've got the semi-truck that we travel around the country with, motorcycles, four-wheelers. My son even just picked up a boat recently, and I don't know much about boats, but there's going to be a lot of work that needs to be done on that in the future. And I don't know when things are going to start or how long it'll take to get some of these projects. There's a lot there, and obviously, with time and budgets, I can't do everything all at once. But eventually, we'll try to get to most of this stuff. Also, Tech Talk series. Again, like I was saying, I want to answer a lot of the questions about the products. I seem to get the same questions over and over again. So I think it'd be a good idea to make a video on it. That way people can see the information rather than just me replying to them in email or talking to them on the phone or whatnot. And on another note, my son has decided that he wants to start a trucking company. I know nothing about running a trucking company, but I do drive the big truck for our business, Extreme Bikes. And I decided to help him with it. He's seen me be self-employed most of my life, and he's decided that he wants to be self-employed as well. He's tired of working for other people. So that's going to be an adventure all of its own. And I think we decided we're going to try to document most of that from the humble beginnings, and hopefully they turn into very rewarding process. I just don't know. Again, uncharted territories, but we're going to try to get all of that out as well. So if any of this stuff sounds like you might be interested in it, please subscribe, like, turn on that bell, follow along, and let's see where this journey takes us. At this point, I want to make no promises. I don't know where it's all going to go. I don't know if all this content will stay on one channel or if it's going to get split into different channels. I guess it really depends on how complicated things get, and I just don't know. So until next time, keep those engines running.